Thank you.
All right, we'll continue with the show now. But we'll just go for a break now. I'll just get to see the highlights between KCAA and Rivers United, how they went to Uganda and they lost by 2-1.
Nice build-up play here from KCCA. It deserves at the very least a shot on target. It's drilled out wide here. Easy backhand. Oh, lovely first touch! Deflected into the back of the net. In fact, that deflection sent Rati the wrong way, and profiting is Masiko for his second on the group stages. Beautifully done in the build-up and masterfully done in the touch, turning the defense to open up the opportunity.
And the goalkeeper, Remiti, finally beaten. Watch this combination play. Deft touches as well. The composure in the box because of the options that they've got. Again, the ball watching. Either way, I think it was destined to become a goal because of this clinical play. That's great touches all around. And the finishing, something to marvel at.
Oh, that first touch from Ntumbambi is a work on a piece of art. He involved every step of the way. I thought he had lost his moment at this point. Turns and whips it out wide. The overlapping wing back cuts it back beautifully. That first touch destroys that defense.
That's a wonderful play.
One option, getting in the box. A few more arriving with the ball in. A good one! Oh, what a strike! What a finish from Sakin to silence the crowd.
Still had some work to do on the right hand, on the left hand side. But as for this, what a technique. Good work from the left hand side. Delightful ball. It requires good technique to finishes like that. But it did exceptionally well, Emeka. And what a supply, of course, and didn't disappoint.
Okay, yeah, that game ended 2-1. Of course, Rivers United losing 2-1. That means they've actually lost, how many games now? They've lost 2, 1 in the CAF Confederation Cup. So right now they are at the bottom of that group. Not looking good for them.
The good thing is they're not alone at the bottom. They're at the bottom. With Club African as well. So from the results over the weekend, FUS Rabat won their game.
Joseph Atawe is in the studio right now.
Yeah, Joseph.
Come on, you can't wait to shoot. Yeah, I know.
You're excited this morning, Joseph.
Great to be here. I think for Rivers United, well, it was expected. They've not had the perfect, results of playing away from home, both on continental level and also in the domestic league. So I mean, don't forget the crash down from the CAF Champions League, making it at the point they were 3 goals up. I think playing after winning at home, went away 4 goals to nothing. So away result has been very difficult for Rivers United to come by. So I hope they build on that. But they still have a chance. All they need to do is win at home. I think the next game and might just give them at least.
Yeah, they play the same opposition.
The coach made a mistake. I mean, after they equalized when it was 1-1 and all that, I think about 8 players were kind of playing at the back. Now have just 2 up front. I know. I mean, I felt.
No, he did the best. I mean, he hit defenders 2 up front. I mean.
Joseph, like you said, home form will be very important, and they play KCCA in Port Harcourt, in the next couple of weeks. If they get the result there, that'll take them to 6 points, and they will have a chance of qualifying for the next round. Let's move on now from the CAF Confederation Cup. Let's talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League, and that long unbeaten run of Ifeanyi Uba came to an end on Sunday right here in Lagos at the Agege Stadium. They lost by 1 goal, by a lone goal against MFM FC, and Adebayo Wahid scored that all-important goal for MFM. Let's go through some of the other results of match day 22 of the Nigerian Professional Football League. Enyimba 1-0 over Plateau United. Leaders Plateau went to Calabar, lost by a lone goal. Andrew Balogun scored that winner for Enyimba. Elsewhere, Rangers International were so close to losing at home against Nasarawa United until Godwin Aguda equalized on 80 minutes for the Flying Antelopes. The Antelopes definitely not been flying this season. Something wrong with the fabric. Yeah, that's more like it. Something wrong with the fabric of that team. MFM 1-0 over FC Ifeanyi, 8 games unbeaten, It's over there now, courtesy Wahid Adebayo. Elsewhere, ABS defeated Niger Tornadoes by 2-1. Wiki Tourist also recorded a similar scoreline victory over El Kanemi Warriors. El Kanemi, when they're not playing at home, it's always difficult for them to get maximum point. Remo Stars, very important 2-0 win over Gombe United, but they're still stuck at the bottom. Yeah, I believe Katsina United pipped Abia Warriors by a lone goal. Shooting Stars also edged Sunshine Stars by a lone goal. Joseph, which of these results, gets you really talking?
Well, I think 2 games. Remo Stars up against Gombe United at this point in time. I mean, 5 games without the win for Remo Stars going into that account. It was expected that they were going to put up a better performance, and that they did against Manu Gaba's Gombe United. And as we speak, for Manu Gaba, well, according to reports, 3-match ultimatum, he must win the next 3 games for him to, retain a seat with the club now, because they don't want to go on relegation. But I'm looking at Remo Stars. Can they keep this? They've got momentum. Can they sustain it? What time will tell?
Time will tell. Fingers crossed about that. And that's the table. That's what it's looking like. Despite losing, that's Plateau United. Despite losing against the Imba, they're still top the table, and that's because they've had a very good season. So no surprises there. Second place, Cecilia. MFM. They're not going on the way.
Economic said they were going to hold on to that second spot and build on that, but now just 1 game, and MFM had pushed them down. Consider Wahid goal against Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi now 4th position. They are Aimba.
Still
They're
there.
actually flirting with the top 4, 5th because they won. Aqua United 6th, Lobby Stars 7th, Niger Tornadoes 8th. I mean, when you're just looking at this long list, you're expecting to see Canopilas, but you won't find them here. But you find Canopilas on the other
mid-table
team. Canopilas there on 12th position. Katsina United, the Rivers United, though they were not in action this weekend, but they're still maintaining respectable position. Rangers still 16th, not looking good for them. Sunshine Stars, of course, moved out a little bit. They managed to get a win. And Gombe United, Shooting Stars, Remo Stars, well, all of them are
and quickly, I'm surprised no one is saying anything about Sunshine Stars. Don't forget, the reason why they sacked Kyle Deolujo, that's the former coach, was because he wasn't getting results, both home and they were now the belt in Augustine Eguavon. 4 games he has lost 2. I think it's drawn, but it's still the same. It's still the same what they said. I'm not saying they should, but I'm saying they should have left Coyote because we
won. So
they made a change.
They made a change, but it's still the same. In the Nigerian professional football. But I'm saying it's still the same of the same. Coyote, I think he even had a better thing. The last 4 games Coyote had, he won 2, I think lost 2. And you've played 4 games as a new coach, you've lost 2, you've only won 1. So it's still the same of the same. So I think the management, talk about not just Sunshine Stars at this point, but every club in the Nigerian professional.
You want them to be
if you give a coach 3-match ultimatum, you and I know how difficult it is getting away with Nigeria.